Hello. Hey, I just went live. Hey, my name's Larry Hussey, and my channel is Drug Force and Consumer News. This is my new house jacket. I hope you like it. Hey, do you like it even more? Hey, how about that? Hey, anyway, um, some of you may remember that some of you may remember that the National Football League, otherwise known as the NFL, are a while several I mean, it seems like several years ago they commissioned a $1 million study about marijuana, and I predicted that the study would say two words: marijuana bad, and they would make $1 million for just saying marijuana bad. Now, I don't know, I guess that study actually was a groundbreaking scientific study. um but they still don't allow marijuana use in the NFL. So hey, there you go. Still bad. Okay, continuing story is today the news is of one of the first three female NFL referees is suing the NFL because she, she was let go after 3 years of documented underperformance. She was let go after 3 years of documented underperformance. Oh, really? Oh, really? I mean, is the officiating in the NFL so good and so perfect that it can't stand a female perspective on it? Really? Really? Is that what you're saying? The officiating in the NFL is so Michelangelo perfect that it cannot stand to have a female perspective on the football field of what the call should be. Oh God. I I have never had an instance to tell you my exact sibling situation. Okay. I am a big brother. I'm the firstborn of two firstborn parents. Firstborn to their parents. And I have one younger sister, 5 years younger. And everyone used to always joke, "Oh wow, they really planned it really well because you could be the babysitter." And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess so." And so I am protective of her. I am protective of her. There was one time that I forcibly removed one of her friends from our house myself, not with the parents helping me, myself, because he was not being nice, and she said, "Get him out of here," and I got him out of there. And so I am a big brother, and I am protective of my sister and also of women. I would say, I mean, others need to judge me, but I would say I'm a protector of women. And so, and of course, you have to say at this point, not that women need protection, but I'm a big brother. I have a little sister, and that's all I have is one little sister. And so I am protective of women, okay? You know a lot more about who I am now, okay? So what I'm thinking is the NFL officiating is not so it's not so Michelangelo perfect that it can't stand a female perspective, and they let her go after 3 years of quote unquote underperformance. Underperformance. Where was she even allowed to change clothing? Where was the women's room where she was allowed to change clothing? That's one question I have. Where was the women's room where she was allowed to change clothing? I don't know. Where the cheerleaders change clothing, I guess. I don't know where the cheerleaders did. Did she have to hang out with the cheerleaders? I don't know. Oh my god. And she has to sue the NFL to get some money back after all that experience she spent. The NFL referees are part time, they're on the weekend. And so she spent 3 years of her personal weekends basically volunteering for the National Football League. And now she has to sue them because they treated her so badly. What are you doing, NFL? I was so happy to see NFL referees that were female. I was like, yay. And you know how many else people were like, yay? Millions. Okay. Millions upon millions of people were like, yay, female referees. And I think they still do have them. The article I read said 3 females started, and now one of them has been let go and has sued the NFL. Uh, After underperformance. Underperformance? Really? Underperformance. Underper- do you think if you polled the players, they would say that NFL refereeing is so perfect that it cannot possibly stand any underperformance? I mean, do you think the NFL players think the officiating is so perfect that that a female perspective would make it imperfect and therefore you can't have it? That sentence doesn't even make sense, and yet this issue makes me like have to say it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Call to action. Call to action. Call to action. Let's get serious. NFL. People like to see women officiating and doing all the other jobs in the NFL, including being freaking commissioner. So let them be that, because you need a female perspective and you don't even realize it. Sorry, I had to get serious there. You have 2.5 minutes left on your 10-minute break. Have a good day.